Okay, we're live on all 14 out of 15 channels, and here come the emails, notifications. Great, we like to hear that. So we know those emails are going out, man. Okay, great. Let's disable the timers. Nick Brown, hello. How's it going, brother? Hippie chick, hello. How's it going, sister? Sisters and brothers. Sisters and brothers. You guys, I was paying $150 a month for a fucking account that I don't even use. I just canceled it. So I'm going to be making an extra $150 every month. I told the lady when I canceled, I was like, I'm going to have to put that right into crypto. And I'm totally going to put that right into crypto. Got me some kafefe. What? Mark Andrew Barlow. It's going good. Thank you for asking. Stephen Running. Hello. Listen to the emails. What is this? What is the emails coming in right now? I wonder. On the main account? What was all that? I don't know. That was kind of confusing. YouTube super chat? No. I'm assuming those were all of the notifications. Debbie, hello. Token Dave, hello. James McGill, hello. What's up, guys? How's it going? So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on with the attempted silencing of Joe Rogan from the left. I received an email today, and I want to share that with you guys. Email. So I'm going to look for it right now. Okay. Here it is. I got it. So I got this letter, and it says, hundreds of physicians and scientists are calling out Joe Rogan. That's what it says for the email, for the title of the email, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. It says, sign on. Join the 270 plus scientists, physicians, healthcare workers, and infectious disease experts who are calling on Spotify to combat misinformation. So wait, you mean you're sending this email out to more scientists, physicians, healthcare workers, and infectious disease experts? Because I'm none of those. But I'm getting this email telling me that I should pile on with experts and act like I'm an expert too. That's a problem already, isn't it? Let me go ahead and refresh the chat. I want to make sure. Thank you, Hippie Chick. Yeah. Ola, hey, freaking Oracle. Yeah, Hippie Chick's listening and she's fucking participating in the chat. Yeah, Hippie Chick. Exactly. Fuck them. I want comments from the rest of you too. Let's pretend this is like a Jackson Hinkle video. And you guys, let's pretend you guys are like Jackson Hinkle, supportive Jackson Hinkle fans that rabidly type in the chat. Can we just make believe today? It would be great. Like Hippie Chick did. Freaking Oracle says spam email. No, it's not fucking spam email. No, it's not spam email. It's not spam at all. It's directly targeted at all of us. It's not spam. And you know how I know it's not spam? Because I scrolled to the bottom of it and I read who sent it to me. 314 Action is a grassroots community of nearly 11 million people working to elect democratic scientists who will use science and facts to address some of our most pressing issues like climate change and healthcare. So understand this. When I read that, well, I understand with their mission statement. I want scientists to be, and I want people who say that climate change is a Chinese hoax. I want them ousted. Okay? I don't want them to have positions of power. What the fuck? Bull Snickers, pew pew, let's keep it moving, boom. Roll a joint. Ha ha! Token Dave, yeah. Spam me, baby. Thank you, Token Dave. I love it. Indy, I hope you don't take my atrocious tweets personally, bro. Please don't. That's not a personal attack on you. Man, it's the rest of my goddamn audience that refuses to go over to Twitter and fucking tweet some shit. For hours and hours and hours. There's so many of you, and there's only one of me. You know, somebody certainly could remember to go to Twitter and start doing some retweeting and some liking and commenting and shit, but no one did on that day. And at that moment, when I pulled up Twitter, it had been fucking 4 or 8 hours since any of you had even visited my channel, you know, and clicked on like or anything. So Indy was like, what the fuck, bro? I was doing a goddamn podcast. Don't take it personally, bro. Everyone knows better. And it's not you. You do so much for me. It's not you, bro. But and Oracle's in there all the time. He retweets me. He's engaging all the time. I love it. What's their name again? 314 Action. 314 Action. Yeah, they're a PAC, I believe. I believe they're a super PAC. It says nearly 11 members working to elect Democratic scientists who will, okay. In 2018, we played a pivotal role in flipping the U.S. House of Representatives by electing 9 Democratic scientists to the House and Senate, as well as over 100 key legislative districts, while raising over $5.2 million with an average donation of just $27. That's grassroots. That's what Bernie Sanders does. Now we're focused on flipping the U.S. Senate, defeating 25 climate deniers in Congress, and flipping key state legislatures across the country. If you'd like to support 314 Action, you can click here to make a donation. It's not fucking spam, right? It's a legitimate company. It's a legitimate, organization, a grassroots organization that has my best interests at heart. That's not fucking spam. That's directly directed at me for a reason, because they know I'm one of the people out there that supports this kind of initiative, truth and all. That's not spam. Looks like he needs a bone from a local butcher. Do you like that song that's playing? Just sitting here all by myself. Anyway, I think you guys should see this. Let me show you. Give me a second. So understand, this comes from a legitimate source, from an organization that I would normally support, because what they claim that they stand for: science, healthcare, the truth, facts. Yeah, I support all that shit. Hey, Big Merc 83. But you understand, I can only support all of that and support everyone else, their right to speak out against it. So if you're Donald Trump and you say climate change is a Chinese hoax, well, I don't like you saying that. I don't like it at all. I'd like to punch you in your fucking mouth, like these people would like to as well. But while I would like to punch you in your fucking fat orange mouth, I give you the license to say whatever you want. And if all the idiots out there in the world want to fucking believe you, so be it. That's free speech. It's not their job to control free speech or the flow of information, whether it's true or they disagree with it, or it's true, in a week and last week it wasn't true, or whatever the fuck. It's not your job. That's why we have First Amendment rights. So what I want you guys to know is that even though this 314 Action group is someone who I may have supported in the past, look at what they're telling me now. They're asking me to support this. In quotes, in bright green. Calling on Spotify to combat misinformation. Hey, Joe Rogan does put misinformation out. Misinformation is part of free speech. That's free. The free part of the speech. You could say whatever you want. Right? They've been around since 2016. This is good. Yeah, they're legit. It's not spam. Thanks for checking up on it. No, they're legit. They make money because they're trying to combat and his reach, which I support his right to free speech. I'm not here to try to get Joe Rogan silenced. I'm not here to try to get Jimmy Dore silenced. I'm not here to get Sam Seder silenced or Ben Shapiro Owens or fucking Donald Trump or any of them. Not even Charlie Kirk. I have the freedom to go on Twitter and tweet at Charlie Kirk and say, you're an idiot. Just like you guys have the freedom to ignore that when I do it, which you do. But that's free speech, and that's the way I want it to be. And I hope that's the way you guys want it to be too. So let's go through this a little bit, okay? In bright green letters, in large fucking impact font, a menace to public health. Joe Rogan is not a menace to public health, okay? He puts out information that if people want to believe it or not, they become their own menaces. You choose where to get your information from. I can choose to grab a National Enquirer off the goddamn newsstand when I'm walking getting my groceries. Every day that I go to the grocery store, I could choose to get a National Enquirer. Just like you could choose to listen to this fucking idiot when he's talking about bullshit or when he has another idiot on his fucking show. But you've got the freedom to do that. And I'm not here to hold your hand and teach you shit. I'm not your fucking English teacher. I'm not your fucking physics teacher. I'm not your science teacher. I'm not your math teacher. All right? You're on your own, kid. That's the world. And if you beg the government to tell you what's true and what's not, and that's what these cunts are doing, then we can't be friends. In fact, we're now enemies. Yeah, we're enemies now. You're my enemy. And on a battlefield, I point my gun at your face and I pull the fucking trigger. When you try to fucking take away my First Amendment right to express myself, or Joe Rogan's First Amendment right to lie to his moronic audience that believes what he says. Just like Jimmy Dore's moronic audience that believes what he says. Or Sam Seder's, or Candace Owens, or Ben Shapiro's, or Charlie Kirk's, or Donald fucking Trump's. You give these cunts, these left-wing cunts, the right to silence Joe Rogan, you're next. Hey, man, Ben Norton wanted to silence Nazis. I said, hey, Ben, who's next? Well, now we know. First, Ben silences the Nazis. Now the left wants to silence Joe Rogan. You don't silence people, man. You speak out against them in a louder voice. An angrier voice. I don't give a fuck. If you can't get people to listen to you, that's on them. And the fact that people can't take my saltiness, cursing, my attitude, or whatever the fuck, that's on them too. And when their First Amendment rights get taken away because they weren't listening to this podcast, that's on them. It's not my responsibility. I didn't have to go live with this bullshit. You choose to listen to what you want to listen to. Walk away or fucking blatantly stare into the sun. It's up to you. I'm not gonna fucking coerce you. I'm not going to coddle, fucking beg, or whatever. I'm just gonna show you the facts, and you can take them or leave them. Here's a trail of breadcrumbs. You know who they lead to? The left. The fucking silencing Nazi left. And the craziest thing about what you're about to read is coming up in just a moment, okay? Now, I want everyone here. Hey, Cannabis Ted. Neil Young, of all people. I know, right, Cannabis Ted? Of all people to silence Joe Rogan for misinformation, it's going to be the Freedom of Speech tour having Neil Young, who went on a Freedom of Speech tour for one of his band tours, was called the Freedom of Speech tour. Are you fucking kidding me? What a cuck. And I'm going to tell you why Neil Young is a cuck. Because he sits there, he watches the loser left, right? And then he tries to emulate them, with his dick in his hand while he's jerking off. Oh, look, I can be a dumbass lefty too. I can silence you just like the next Nazi can. Oh. This is quite a web I'm weaving here, isn't it, folks? You can either take it or you can't. You can either handle this kind of information or you can't. I see some of you can't. I noticed that some of you can. I'm proud of you guys for sitting through and listening to this. The ones that sit and listen and stay the whole show, I want you guys to know, you guys are my friends. You guys are my actual friends. You guys listen to the shit. And it makes sense to you because I consider you a friend. You walk out on me, we're fucking enemies because you're supporting the silencing of somebody that you don't agree with. We're enemies. I see you on the street, I spit on you. That's what you are to me. The left wants to take us to censorship city. Yes, the left, a lot of the left does. Not me. And I've always considered myself a lefty. But I don't want to silence folks. It's not right, man. These people are making me look really bad right now. And I got to call them out on their bullshit. Because this was emailed to me. I didn't seek it out. It just showed up in my inbox. These people are psychotic. But wait. I beg of you to just wait and watch this. A menace to public health. Doctors demand Spotify put an end to COVID lies on Joe Rogan Experience. Who worded that? Doctors demand Spotify puts an end. Doctors demand Spotify puts an end. Okay, I guess that works. Puts an end to COVID lies on Joe Rogan Experience. Unlike many platforms, Spotify doesn't have a clear policy prohibiting misinformation. Good. They shouldn't. They shouldn't have a policy prohibiting misinformation. This is a very new thing. These cunts are jumping on this. YouTube came up with this months ago, just a few months ago. And all of a sudden, I started getting in trouble for misinformation. And now these cunts are supporting YouTube's misinformation campaign. Let's keep going. 270 physicians and scientists are hoping to change that. So there's only luckily it's only 270 fucking cucks. It's only 270 cunts that I need to pass out on the street, and I need to pass on the street and spit on. I can do that. I want to spit on all 270 of these cunts that are trying to get Joe Rogan silenced. All right. Just let me collect my feelings here for a second, okay? Let me just calm down for a second. I take this shit very seriously. I'm very passionate about this, so my blood pressure goes up and shit. All right, here it comes. Are you ready? Everybody knows, okay, first person in my chat to tell me what a conservative is wins. What's a conservative in the United States? What's a conservative? Happy 710, happy chick. You're obviously ignoring me right now. You're just looking at the clock, waiting to try to impress me with the fucking 710 post. Answer my question. What is a conservative? Come on, folks. Somebody. What's a conservative in the United States? Think about it. Okay. No, a conservative isn't anti-abortion. What is a conservative, Steve? Use your words, buddy. No, not a fucking penny pincher. No. What is a conservative? Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Can someone who understands the conservative movement of the indie, a traditionalist? Jesus fucking Christ. No. What is a conservative in the United States, you guys? Come on. You guys don't know who the conservatives are? Oh, hippie chick. Oh, you're going to listen to me and talk to me. Great. She got it. Conservatives are right-wingers. What's a right-winger? You guys want to name some of the famous right-wingers out there? Who's some of your favorite conservatives? Allow me. Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, conservatives. Donald Trump, the entire Republican Party, conservatives. Ben Shapiro, Tim Pool claims he's an independent. No, he's a fucking conservative. Michael Malice, because he says he's a fucking, whatever the fuck. No, he's a fucking conservative. He is. He's a goddamn right-winger. Yeah, Tim Scott, Ron DeSantis, those are conservatives. Now, I'm sad that you guys didn't know that. I'm really sad, but conservatives are Republicans. Okay? That was the word I was looking for, everybody. Republicans. That's who those people are. Now, knowing what you know about Joe Rogan, give me a 1 in the chat if you believe that Joe Rogan is not a conservative. Give me a 1 in the chat if you actually believe that Joe Rogan is not a right-winger, full-blooded Trump-supporting Republican. Go ahead and give me a 1. Oh, Joe, who is this? Limmy. Lit Jimmy. Yes, Token Dave. Yeah, he's not a Republican, is he? We all know that. You all know that, right? He's an independent, and he might lean towards guns and some right-wing policies. But as far as a woman's right to choose, getting Medicare for all, doing independent, passing progressive legislation, he's all over it. He's all over it. Go watch his interview with Crystal Ball and Sagar Angetti. Go watch his interview with Kyle Kalinske. Go watch his interview with Jimmy Dore, and you tell me he's a fucking conservative. Yeah, he's had Tim Pool on. He's had Ben Shapiro on. He agrees with nothing they say to him. He never does. Can I get any more 1s in the chat? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 of you believe. Only 4 of you. Okay. All right. Let me hear from the fucking idiots then. Give me a 2 if you think Joe Rogan is a fucking right-wing, red-blooded Republican, conservative. Give me a 2. Let me hear from the fucking idiots in my chat since you don't want to fucking give me a 1. 2? Where's the idiots at? Where's my fucking dumbass moron motherfuckers at? I'm not going to get a single 2? Well, I didn't get 14 1s. Motherfuckers don't want to play ball. But that's all right. Don't fucking play ball. That's all right. Enough of you entered in. So we've all determined that he's not a conservative. He's an independent. He takes from both and he makes his own mind. He doesn't serve a party line. Thank you, Nick. I know that was kind of challenging for you to do. Thank you, buddy. 3 on the fence. No. That's not the question. The question was, is he a conservative or not? You can't be on the fence. Did he vote for Donald Trump? Does he vote Republican, Big Merc 83? Didn't you already answer? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay. Steve Running goes, yeah, 1. Oh, okay. Either he is or he isn't. What is it? Come on, Big Merc. What is it? Is he a fucking right? You're not sure? He isn't conservative. I can almost guarantee people who think he is conservative jumped on that. Yeah. Oh, he's a Republican because he hunts? That's what makes him a Republican? I just told you he supports all the progressive policies, dumbass. Which part of that don't you understand, Big Merc 83? Why is that so hard for you to understand? He's not a right-winger. I'm an idiot, sorry. Hey, man, you know what? I like that. I like you said that. Granted. Okay. I'm not even going to throw it back in your face. He said on his show he's an independent. Big Merc's 1 button is broken. Whatever. Dude, everybody that watches Joe Rogan, we know he's not a fucking conservative. You know, anyhow, I digress. You guys ready for the shocker? Some of you might know what's about to happen. You know, from these people who claim that science and facts are on their side. Thank you, Big Merc. Fuck yeah, buddy. Thank you. Here, watch. You ready? Joe Rogan is one of the most influential voices in conservative America. Joe Rogan is one of the most influential voices in conservative America. Influential to conservatives. Yeah, he classes himself as left field. Of course he does. We know that about him. We're not idiots. But the people at 314 Action, they're preaching to idiots. And they're hoping that none of these idiots have ever watched a single Joe Rogan episode. I bet you if I called my mom up right now and I said, is Joe Rogan a right-winger? She'd say, yeah. If I called up my sister right now and I said, is Joe Rogan a right-winger? She'd say, yeah. They don't know because that's how the left media is portraying Joe Rogan. To be a fucking conservative, to be Donald Trump, to be Lindsey Graham, to support Mitch McConnell and all the Republicans, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and, name any other goddamn Republican cunt out there. You don't need to lie. You don't need to vote, Tommy, for an independent party. You just have to want your independence and start your own party. Yeah, you know what it's called? It's called off-grid living, bro. That's my party. I'm partying off-grid. 314 Action needs to show some stats. Well, they just need to stop fucking lying. They need to stop smearing him. That's a smear. Dude, if people were to call me a conservative, that would be fucking offensive. You'd smearing me. You're going to call me a fucking Republican? Really? You know, people have come in here and called me a Trump supporter, Trump voter, or whatever, and I immediately attack them. I'm like, how dare you? Instantly. I get all over their shit. How dare you? It's offensive as fuck. You really think I'm that stupid? You just lowered me down to a fucking idiot that believes in Donald Trump? Wow. How about you go fuck yourself and your mom's a cunt? Fuck you, fuck your mom, and fuck your dad, fuck your whole family. That's how I feel when somebody calls me a Trump supporter. You can support Trump all you want. You know, you want to be that cunt, go right ahead. But I'm just going to tell you, I don't fucking support you. You know? He gave Bernie more airtime than the left did, for crying out loud. He gave Bernie more airtime than the left did. Wow. Lit Jimmy. Lit Jimmy, I don't know who you are, buddy, but thank you. Right? Well said, Lit Jimmy. Too much ability to bullshit people nowadays. Let's keep going, shall we? I didn't get much further than conservative, and then I started the show. Every episode of his podcast, largest in the world, attracts more than 11 million people. But how is Joe Rogan using his platform? Well, he's using his platform to have independents on there, Democrats on there, and Republicans on there. People that are libertarians, people who are off-gridders, people who believe in aliens, people who have a whole different set of beliefs, people who believe that we're all connected via some kind of energy, you know, like a Russell Brand. He has Russell Brand on. You know, that's how Joe Rogan uses his platform. He has the most diverse collection of people that he's interviewed, but they're not going to tell you that he's had some of the big, like Bernie Sanders, he's had some of the biggest, counter narrative to the fucking the radical right that you could think of. You know, has he had straight Dems on his show? Yeah, he's had straight fucking Democrats on his fucking show to interview. So, Don't come at me with some fucking bullshit that Joe Rogan is only using his show to speak to right wingers. This is crazy. Smear. This is a smear campaign. It would be nice if Joe sued them, proved that this was misinformation right here, and sued these motherfuckers for all the money they're raising. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? A countersuit. Fucking sue these motherfuckers. He's using it to amplify the voices of vaccine deniers. That's true. COVID-19 truthers. That's true. And has touted the benefits of ingesting horse dewormers. Not true. Not horse dewormers. So that's not true. Ivermectin is not just a horse dewormer. It's also made for human being consumption. So this is a lie, and this is another piece of fucking straw man bullshit. Now, I'm not saying it works on COVID. I personally don't believe it does. But I'm also saying that usually if you're going to fucking take that shit, it's not going to kill you. So quit crying. At home to beat the virus. In fact, in one episode, he directed young listeners to not. Yeah, that's true. I saw that one too. It's true. Get over it. Stop fucking crying. He's got his opinion. Fucking deal with it. You don't like it? Make your voice louder. But don't call to have him silenced. That's it. Period. Full stop. You don't call to have someone silenced because you disagree. Public health experts are outraged. Meanwhile, Spotify, hey man, if public health experts are outraged, why could you only get 270 of them to sign on to your shit little fucking thing here? Should it be like 27,000? If public health, you make it sound like the entire public health community is outraged. And yet, if you look at the top of this email, it says there's only 270 people who have signed on to your bullshit. Isn't that funny? You couldn't get more than 270 people. You're mass emailing people, and all you have are 270 people. Meanwhile, Spotify, which has exclusive rights to the podcast, doesn't have a policy and doesn't intend to do anything about the menace to public health they're profiting off of. The menace to public health. I'll tell you what's a menace to public health. Silencing people. Yeah. Because pretty soon you're going to silence something. You're going to silence somebody that had the solution to a problem that was right about something and the rest of science was wrong. And you're going to end up getting a lot more people fucking killed. So the real menace to public health here is you trying to silence people you disagree with medically. That's the fucking menace. Let people decide for themselves. They can go to a doctor. It's not YouTube's job to censor my goddamn misinformation on their shit because they always get it wrong, and that's also provable. We're joining the hundreds of doctors and scientists. Yeah, 200. Out of the hundreds, yeah, it's 200. Big fucking deal. Who are trying to change that. Demand Spotify combat Joe Rogan's rampant lies and misinformation. Hey, man, you just said Joe Rogan had other people on. You said he just tried to direct people to not get vaccinated. That's not a lie. That's his opinion. He's like, hey, don't get vaccinated. That's his opinion. That's not a lie. The people that he has on are lying, but, that's called a talk show. And people are going to lie on one of those anyway. I hope that every single one of you that's watching this show that hears these words sees how important it is that we stop the menace to our public health that is the left trying to silence people. People like Joe Rogan, like Jimmy Dore, people who you might disagree with on one day, but you might agree with them on another. And remember, when those voices are silenced, you're only going to get one narrative. And it's going to be the one that you disagree with the most. And it's going to be the finger at you and tells you to sit down and shut the fuck up. You're going down the wrong path, lefties. The wrong path. You all look like a bunch of fucking Nazis. I would love it. I'm ready. I would love it if Graham Elwood or Ronnie Placone or Jimmy Dore or Jackson Hinkle or Savage Joy or Candace or any of them that have offered in the past to be on my show to allow your show and reach a lot more folks, because I'm one of the biggest victims of being silenced on the goddamn internet out of everybody. Have me on. Let me talk about this. There's my appeal to you. I promise to not curse on your show. How about that? You'll see a whole other guy. You want me to wear a suit and a tie? I will. We'll come down. We'll sit. We'll talk like fucking adults. and I'll get this information out here way better than you can to your audiences because you guys are failing. You've already failed. You failed. You ignored me for years, all of you. And now that it's happening, it's too little, too late. You need to bring me on. You need a louder voice. And little Ben Norton and Max Blumenthal with their little their little fucking baby little voice cry. That ain't gonna do dick. You need some balls. That's good coffee. Cancel culture isn't real. Right, Cannabis Head? Are you guys inspired? Are you guys motivated? You guys in agreement with me on this? Anybody disagreeing with me? I really don't want to fucking hear from you because you're wrong. So I'll just call you and your mom a cunt and then I'll block you. Because you're wrong. Not because you disagree with me, because you're wrong about free speech. And that's what this show is all about. And I will fucking muzzle your fucking free speech ass and send you off to go speak somewhere else. See how that works? It's not nice, is it? It's not nice when you get silenced. You don't want to get silenced, do you? It's not fair, Nay. Why do you block people that you disagree with, but you say that's the wrong thing to do? I'm proving a fucking point. And I'll do it forever because I like it that way. I like having the power to silence you. I like having the power to block you. I like having the power to fucking not only ignore you, but not have to see what you're fucking saying. I like that. I don't care what the fuck you have to say. But you know what? I'm not society, man. I'm not the world. I'm just a little podcast, and that's how I choose to treat my little tiny bubble. And if you want to get all pissy about it over the fact that I don't want to see what some fucking cunt troll has to say in my chat, well, then you can go cunt off too. About Popper's paradox of intolerance, Christopher Scott. I don't know what Popper's paradox of intolerance is. You want to explain it to me? Never even heard of it. I've never heard of Popper. Is that a person? Cannabis said you agree? You guys can disagree with me, but just understand you're wrong. I mean, if you support, you can disagree with me. I was joking. I'm not going to block you if you disagree with me with this. I was making a point. Karl Popper, no idea. I don't know what it is. You're going to have to explain it to me. If you disagree with me and you support Neil Young on this, tell me why. Why? Because some idiot out there is going to listen to Joe and die because they're too stupid to take care of themselves? Has that already happened? Do I give a fuck? I can't give a fuck. I give a fuck about First Amendment rights. I have to be willing to let people bleed and die so that we can all speak freely. And with that, there's going to be some messiness. There's going to be people that die from free speech. But that's what I was explaining to the woman on the phone with Verizon today. That's the give and take, man. You know, you can't. I'm not a troll. You're the person with the mustache and the fucking little that. I'm not a troll. I'm just not as politically enlightened as you, kind sir. Because, you know, it looks like a troll in your fucking avatar. That's the kind of picture a troll would put as their face for an avatar. So understand, if you're going to allow free speech, you also have to allow for some people getting their feelings hurt, some people doing the wrong thing, some people dying. It's just like anything else. You want to accept our method of transportation on this planet. Some folks are going to die every day. Every day, someone dies on the road, in a plane, whatever, someone dies. We accept that. Just like we need to accept the death that happens from our free speech. And people are going to listen to Joe Rogan or listen to something like Not Get Vaxxed or listen to the fucking idiots that he has on and do what they say. That's the mess that we don't have to fucking worry about. You got to take care of yourselves on this planet, man. You know? You got to look out for yourselves. Yeah, Neil Young had polio survivor. I don't know if he had the polio vaccine. Maybe he didn't have the polio vaccine. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's pro-vax or something. I don't know what his deal is. I don't care. Fuck Neil Young. I love his music, but fuck him. Yeah, I used to hate his music. It took years. I always felt him and what's the guy's name? The most famous poet, singer of all time, Bob Dylan. I was like, how can people listen to these guys? They're singing off key. Their voices are horrible, you know? And Bob Dylan, I still can't listen to. And I won't. And I don't care. I won't listen to Bob Dylan, you know? But Neil Young grew over time. Hey, Billy. And Neil Young, even though his voice is not perfect, it was the imperfection of his music that really, and the perfect guitar playing. The imperfection of his voice and the perfection of his guitar playing, oh my God. Together, it's like chemistry, man. It's like a goddamn ice cream sundae with a cherry on top. Once you realize what it is, it's beautiful, man. Neil Young's, I won't ever say bad shit about his music. I'll say that about Bob Dylan's music. Bob Dylan's music sucks my dick. Okay? And so do you if you say Bob Dylan has a good voice. You suck my dick too. Sorry, Dylan fans. I don't give a fuck. It's true. You know it's true. Embrace that shit. Hootie. Jimi Hendrix. Embrace it. I got a whole theory behind that, but I really'd rather not. Anyhow. Free speech is a beautiful thing. It's also a very vulgar, ugly thing. I could call your mom a cunt. I could jump up and down like a monkey. You know, I could tell you your children are fucking worthless, that you're fucking a worthless piece of shit parent. I could say you're a fucking bunch of idiots for sending your kids to school in today's world. Where would we be without free speech, guys? Oh, but Nay, you should be nicer to people, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, free speech is going to correct that, bro. Taking my free speech away. Yeah, man, I'll have to be real nice. In fact, you won't be able to hear anything from me anymore. I'll be the first one to be taken off of all the goddamn social media. And if that fucking redheaded cunt in the goddamn White House, Psaki, whatever the fuck that pussy fucking cunt's name is, says that, you know, we should all just have a fucking margarita and fucking, you know, chill out. And while she's going ahead and making sure that if you get blocked off YouTube, oh, you're going to get blocked off Twitter and every other social media account simultaneously, you know, she could fucking jump off a goddamn cliff as far as I'm concerned. Fuck that cunt. And if you're a Jen Psaki fan, fuck you too. And if you're a Joe Biden fan, fuck you. They all suck my dick and so do you. God, this shit just has to be said every day. Easiest way to nail a Neil Young song is to sing it as soon as you wake up with a hangover. His normal key is sad infant. It's all entertainment. At the end of the day, it's your choice to believe what you want, right? Freaking article. Wait, I missed something here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me go back. My father was telling me that Neil Young had polio, and that is probably what influenced him to release the statement about the removal. Yeah, we already talked about that every second. It's all entertainment. At the end of the day, it's your choice to believe what you want. Easiest way to nail, okay, call my mama cunt. I guess you do really know her. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Neil Young been a massive influence on me ever since I was a kid. I really idolized him. That's why this whole thing has my head spinning. Well, Ken, you can still appreciate his music and hate his politics. And you should. You know, if you want an open society. Hey, Big Merc 83, I'm going to ask you one more time. Who is that a picture of in your avatar? With the beady eyes and the stupid fucking mustache. I fucking hate mustaches. Who is that in your avatar? An open society needs to be intolerant of intolerance. That was it. You think I'm going to drop this motherfucker? Keep ignoring me, man. See where it fucking gets you. Now I got a question for you fuckers. You better answer me. That was a great joke. Says Cannabis Ted. Oh. Real one, what's up, buddy? So we might be dropping a little bit here. I'm getting the orange creamsicles. Anyone calling to censor Joe Rogan ain't left. Right? All these motherfuckers voted for Biden. I'm sending that to you in all caps, bro. Sorry. They all voted Biden. Me and Independent Left are messaging each other on Twitter. Oh, it's funny. You know, all of these cunts that are screaming to have Joe Rogan silenced voted for Biden. Yeah, they're all Biden supporters, man. They all did. It's hilarious. They're all lefties, man. You might not want to call it lefty, bro, but maybe you should walk a little bit, maybe distance yourself a little bit away from the fucking lunatic left too, bro, like I have. It's just too bad that you decided to have Ron Placone seal your name up in a fucking theme song. And now you got that left tag all over your fucking, it's like you tattooed lefty, like fucking Graham Elwood has done. Lefty. And now when the left does crazy shit, like turn into a bunch of fucking Nazis, you might as well just turn that into a big fucking swastika on the middle of your fucking forehead, bro. It sucks to be you, indie left news. I know, but when you pick a party, when you decide to chain yourself to a fucking ideology, you got to play those party politics or you better fucking separate yourself from it. The feed's stuttering. Thank you for telling me. Is it back? Let me know. Are we good? Are we live? Are we good? Chat, please. Are we good? Nay, when are you going to grow again? It'll be a while before I grow again, real one. A while. I'm taking a vacation. I got to get my ass to Florida at some point. I'm not going to chain myself down with another grow. I got some things I need to do. This information. My messages are not posting. Big Merc 83. I don't know why. All I'm asking you is who is in your picture? I mean, who's that person in the picture of your avatar? So far, so good. Live, good. Oh, good. Oh, thank you guys. Okay, so Christopher Scott, check your connection. We did this earlier. Somebody was having a connection problem. I worked with them until they figured it out. Just check everything and make sure you don't have another device on your router. Someone's not playing video games on your router. You don't have another app on your phone that's running in the background. You don't have additional phones that are connected to your router right now. Your router, maybe your phone is on Wi-Fi and it should be on cell. Maybe your phone is on cell and it should be on Wi-Fi. There's a million things. Yeah, we'll figure it out, bro. I don't want anybody to have a shitty connection because you'll just leave my show and you'll blame me for it. You know, I want you to figure this out. King Grayskull, ancestor of He-Man. What's up, King Grayskull, ancestor of He-Man? How are you? Late response, but connection has been good the last couple minutes. Thank you, Camille. When you think of King Grayskull, do you think of a brunette or a blonde? I think of a gray skull. I think of Grayskull, bro, from He-Man. When you think of King Grayskull, I think of a fucking skull. What was his name? Skull. What was his name? Was it Grayskull? The guy in He-Man, his name was Grayskull, right? Or Skull something? I'm all right, y'all. Could always tell them to do a speed test as well. Yeah, and test your speed and make sure it's on my end and not yours. By the power of Grayskull. It's kind of like Thor. Thor was the OG though. For show. Skeletor, that was it. Skeletor. It was Skeletor. I knew it was Skull something. Thank you guys. You made my day. Skeletor, man. Thank you. He was a little up ahead of my time. I was behind. That was after my time, I should say. I was already a teenager when that shit came out. I think. He-Man just wasn't my thing. I think I was probably 13 or 14. I wasn't watching cartoons anymore. Okay, Google. What year did He-Man, the cartoon, come out?
1983.
Yeah, dude. I was in high school. I was going into high school when He-Man came out. So I remember watching it. My buddy Billy was a year younger than me, and he fucking loved He-Man, dude. He was a big He-Man fan. He had all the little action figures and shit. You know? Skeletor. I knew it had something to do with a skull, but I just couldn't remember it. And that wasn't my heyday, man. That wasn't my cartoon watching days, man. But I try to keep up with you kids today. I try to keep up. Okay, everybody in the chat, I want everyone to tell me their favorite comic book character. Doesn't matter if it's an action hero. It could be Archie. It could be Snoopy. It could be a fucking Bugs Bunny. I don't give a fuck. Who's your favorite cartoon character of all time? I've never even thought about this before. And I'm wondering, who's mine? Yeah, I know who my favorite fucking superhero is. It's fucking Captain America. But I love me some fucking Captain America. Don't get me wrong, you know? Conan, Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, Bugs Bunny, says Steve Running, Lit Jimmy, Billy, King Grayskull, Blunt Man and Chronic. That's a good one. You're winning with that one, buddy. Fritz the Cat, freaking Oracle. Hippie Chick says the Jetsons. Which Jetson, though? Which I didn't say which show. I said which character. Jane, his wife, right? That's you who you identified with? Was it Jane, his wife? Let me know. I like retro. Retro. Skeletor is your favorite? Wolverine. It's a good one. We all love Wolverine. What's not to love? We love Wolverine. He's a great one. Taz, I have him tattooed on my shoulder. Really, Dave D? I'm impressed. Wow. I was right. It's Jane, his wife. You wanted to marry George Jetson. All right. Have you seen Fritz the Cat? Yeah. Fritz the Cat's was the sex one, right? It was kind of the porn cartoon. Spider-Man arrested cannabis dealers. Well, Spider-Man's a piece of shit. Let me tell you something about Spider-Man. I used to love Spidey. Yeah, him and I were real tight. But, he had to go arrest cannabis dealers and ruin it between us. We had a good thing going, and now I see Andre Jake with this fucking Spider-Man shit. I'm like, what, no Captain America? What, no fucking Captain America? What are you, a Nazi? Have been coke dealers, but they may have also been coke dealers, etc. Yes, very political cartoon. Oh, it was political? I thought it was a sex thing. Gumby. Halo, really? Gumby's your favorite cartoon character? That's psychotic. That's like fucking Pee Wee Herman's favorite cartoon character. I say we smoke a little cannabis on this show. What good am I? We missed 420. I didn't smoke 7. Did I? Have I smoked? I don't even know if I've smoked on this show. Is this hilarious? I do this now. I'm forgetting whether or not I'm smoking on these shows. It was both sex and political. Yeah. All right. All I got was the sex thing out of it because I was just a kid. Huh. No smoke yet. All right, let's do it. Hey, no law regarding the freaking oracles channel on YouTube. Check them out. All right, check out the freaking oracles channel on YouTube, everybody. We got a nice bong hit. We got some green on here. It's a little half smokable. I've tried to put this 5 times. My avatar is a mannequin from the USS Midway in San Diego. One mannequin. Okay. Thank you, Big Merc. I got you. Why don't you put your face on there, Big Merc, and stop being a troll? I could tell that there was something up with that face. I didn't know what it was. I didn't like it. It didn't strike me as real. And son of a bitch, guys, that's just Trending A doing this. How the fuck does he have a face on his avatar? And to me, it didn't ring true. That's my fucking sixth sense. That's my fucking all-seeing eye, man. That's my all-seeing eye, bro. You think that's bullshit? Dude, you can't fuck with a man who's been on this planet more than 50 years, bro. It's hard to fool one of us. We've survived a long time. We've been through a lot of shit. I look at that face. There was something I didn't like about it. And sure enough, it's a mannequin, guys. Did anybody else think it was a mannequin? Did you hear what I said? What's up with that fucking mustache and those beady eyes? Are you guys impressed that I do that shit? I'm like a fucking seer of all. I see right through shit. I see you guys sitting there watching me right now. One of you's jerking off right now. Fucking, that's fucked up, bro. Stop it. Stop it. I see you. I know what you're doing. Hey, man, no law regarding jerking off during my live stream. That makes me feel uncomfortable. Cheers. I tried to pull that off. I tried to pull that off and keep a straight face. No law regarding jerking off during my live stream. I find that highly offensive. I wish I could have said that without laughing, man. That would have been so good. That was a good joke. You guys, you might think sometimes that I'm just being a total asshole or being a dick or whatever, but understand, I'm just trying to be as funny as I possibly can. That's all. You know, when I'm playing with my hair, for a half hour like this, do you really think I give a fuck about my hair? I was watching myself during the debate, and I was like, oh, look at me fucking playing with my hair like it matters. That's fucking hilarious. King Grayskull, ancestor of He-Man, says, I am buffering. Is anybody else getting some buffering? Can a woman jerk off? She do whatever the fuck she's got to get herself off while she watches this show. I don't mind. I'm used to that. I'm used to the women doing it, not so accustomed to the men's. I'm so impressed that you thought a mannequin's head wasn't human. Good job. Whatever, Billy. Dude, did you think that was a real person in that avatar? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I thought it was a real person. I didn't realize it was a fucking mannequin. There was just something about it I didn't like. It's like the expression, like the way it was like looking at the camera. There's something about it. I didn't like something inside my reptile brain. It wasn't me perceiving the visual of it being fake at all. I'm telling you, bro, I got some kind of goddamn third eye thing going on. Can a woman jerk off herself? Isn't that fingering Jill off? Jack off Jill off. I've never heard that one before. Good stream so far, says Steve Running. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, buddy. Netflix director claims King Grayskull and Andra race swapped in Masters of the Universe Revelations because new characters could be easily rejected. Television comment. I don't know what that is. I don't know why you put that in my chat. I can't even see them at all. Barely. I got on my 72, 73 inch, bro. They're pretty big, and that face was just bothering me. What y'all think of race swapping? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what race swapping is. You just were for a bit. Okay. Yeah, Christopher, if they are Russian, it's called Jilovsky. That's a good one, Oracle. One of us is getting stoned. God damn it! It needs to be both of us getting stoned. God damn it! All right, cheers. No law regarding not getting stoned anymore. I'm sorry. Cheers, everybody. I'm fucking up here. Cheers. Oh, it was funny. I thought it was funny too. I was hoping I didn't offend you. I was like, God, I hope that's not his dead dad or something. I teased this with your bong. What racist ass just asked about race swapping, fucking pig? What is race swapping? I've never heard of that. Okay, Google. Race swapping definition.
I can search the web for that. Just tap that search chip below.
Dude, it doesn't even fucking come up. What's it? What is it? Swap of the character. Oh. Shortly after the race swap of the character, after this news broke, it was shared while the private Facebook He-Man and She-Ra fan group Shadow Weaver's Realm, whereupon it was met with disappointment by a black member of the group who stated, I prefer making new, unique black characters than race swapping originally white characters. I got you. I got the race swap. No, Billy, I don't think that's racist. I think that's a totally legit. It's something that pisses me the fuck off. I want to talk about that. I totally want to talk about that. It doesn't bother me so much. Let's talk about James Bond. So they're talking about putting in an African American or an English African, right, as James Bond character. I mean, who says James Bond has to be fucking white? When you read the James Bond novels, does it say James Bond is a white man? I bet you it does not. I bet you it makes no reference to the color of his skin. Who fucking cares? I'm all for that. I loved it, man. I saw that. At first, I was like, that's good, actually. Like at first, it kind of, because that racist fucking indoctrination in me, it's still there. And for that split second, you're like, wait. And then you're like, oh, yeah, that doesn't bother me anymore. That would have bothered me 20 years ago. But I've grown since then. You want to talk about gender swapping characters. I'm all for it, man. We're talking about fucking fictional pieces of work usually. Who fucking cares? It should be of any concern. Right. Saying James Bond has to be okay. You're not a racist pig. No, you're not. You're not. This topic is not a racist topic. It's totally on the table. It's okay to discuss taking the character that is one race or one color or one sex and swapping them out. Hey, man, how many times have we seen this in action movies? And the new action heroes are now female. It doesn't bother me. Who should be? No. We're not discussing who should be what race. We're talking about fictional works of art, bro. We're talking about fiction. And if somebody, Big Mark, I love you. Yeah, there you are. Now you're a person. Now you're a human being, man. Nice to meet you. Yeah, man, that's way better. That is way better. So, because it feels like you're trolling me when you have a face like that. It literally just feels like you're a troll. You're going to say whatever the fuck. At any point during this conversation, it's going to break down because you're a fucking troll. You put your face out there. It doesn't feel that way. It could still happen. Don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't feel that way. It makes me feel better. It puts me at ease. And I like that. I like that you went out of your way to do that for me. Thank you, Big Merc. It's a big deal. In fact, Big Merc, man, how would you like some free triage oil, bro? I'd love to send you a little sample. I'll send you like a little 1 ounce. Since I got them now, I got these are quarter ounce. Well, since I said 1 ounce, I said 1 ounce. I'll send you 1 ounce. since I said it. I'll send you a 1 ounce jar. If you want, this is how you get it, Big Merc. And the reason I'm going to do it is because you went out of your way for me on the live stream. I don't care how the fuck you go out of your way for me, but you literally did something uncomfortable. You know, you had to click some fucking buttons and change some shit around just to appease me. And I don't want to be a bully. I don't want to bully people, but I do want you to know that I appreciate that. I didn't expect it. And I appreciate you. And I want to somehow return that favor of what you did for me. So what I would like to do for you is send you some free triage oil. Yeah. So I'm on Twitter, bro. All you got to do is go to Twitter. Just go to twitter.com and find @NaysGarden. Send me a friend request, and then I'll accept your friend request, and send me the message too, and I'll accept that of your address or P.O. box, and I'll ship that out to you ASAP. You made my whole fucking afternoon, bro. You have no idea. I really need this sometimes, you know? I need to see that people are listening, that people care. Dude, we did a show earlier today, man, and I started screaming at the audience because I was like, are you guys even listening to the things that I'm telling you on here? Somebody was asking me some questions. Dude, was it because of the Dogecoin thing? Is that why I lost my voice? Because of the Dogecoin thing? Trackball. Illinois may legalize home grow for cannabis for any Illinois state resident versus just medical cannabis patients. Good. For any Illinois state resident. Good. Wow, man. Dude, He-Man, thank you, brother. I don't know what to fucking call you. That's good. Didn't want to be not trusted. Hey, bro, there's a lot of people in this chat that I can't trust. They've proven it over and over and over again, time after time. But there's a nice group of people who I can trust, man. You know, and that just, it makes it so much better for me. It's a good core. It's a good group. They stick by me. They go through my rough times. They go through when we're fucking shining, you know, the brightest that we can, and everything in between. And even though someone on Twitter can call me out and say, dude, when you do a live show, you only have 3 people watching you when you go live. And I'll be like, you don't know those 3 people, you know? And I do. And I would rather have those 3 people and have you making fun of me on Twitter for having only 3 people watch me when I'm live than have 2,050 people watching me and none of them give a fuck about me at all. You know, just here to get what they could get out of me, just trying to suck the life out of me, you know? Less than 10 minutes before 7:10. Well, it's top of the hour, He-Man. It's top of the hour. Rockin' Robin from California. Hey, Rockin' Robin Rebar. How are you, Rockin' Robin? What part of Cali? I'm in Cali, too. Are you in Southern California? The majority of Californians are in Southern California. That's where the population concentration is mostly. Robin, north, south, mid, where you at? Nice to meet you. I'm up in Lake County. I don't know Fraser Park. Where's that? Never heard of it. What are you near? Been subbed for a little bit now. Just never had time to chill, but I will be spreading the word about your channel. Big Mark 83. Listen, brother. That is very nice of you to do for me. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm on YouTube constantly, but not a content creator. Okay. Call you King Grayskull? That's weird. That's weird. We just went through this with Big Mert. I don't know Kern, man. Where's Kern? Why is stream title so insane today? Zach Mertens. Zach Mertens, how come you never come into my live chat and talk to me? You got a question for me? I got a question for you. Why don't you ever talk to me? Why don't you ever chat? And why don't you come to more shows? What am I doing wrong, Zach? Why don't you come to more shows, Zach? What am I doing? Is it me? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. You're part of a sizable community? Really? Really, Big Merc? And we're friends now? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Awesome. I hope you can convince some of them. Make sure they know that I say bad things. I curse really, really bad. I get out of control and scream and yell. Make sure I have no voice right now from yelling on the earlier show. Provides that Illinois resident 21 years of age. What's with the 21? What is with these idiots and the 21? Like, that's a magic number. Like, if you're 20, cannabis is going to kill you. Or if you're 7 years old, rubbing cannabis on your skin is going to kill you. You can't have access to cannabis if you're a newborn, if you're having seizures. No. Need a doctor recommendation. These fucking laws. How dare they? I don't have a supply, so it's tricky watch. I don't know when you say something supply, it's blocked out, Zach. A lot of words that are disparaging to cannabis are blocked off my live stream. If you're trying to say cannabis, we usually only call it cannabis on here. Cannabis. I know it's a lot to type. Let me know if you're trying to say that. The 5 inches tall per household without a cultivation or license provides that an Illinois resident 21 years old. Right. Hey. Look, Gray Skull dude. You don't need to put that in my chat anymore. I understand. I got it. You know, you told us about the legislation. We don't need the legislation posted in the goddamn chat. All right? Also, I'm gaming always, so not very chatty. Oh, you're gaming. They will appreciate the real as fuck. Really? Wow. What community is this, Big Merc? What community is this? Let me know. Do I still have Kafefi? I'm interested. Now I need a sip. But the law is different than elsewhere. All right. Well, listen, what I'm saying is, number one, give me your fucking name, bro, so I can call you by a real name. Number two, you stated what you stated. We got it. We talked about it. Let's move on. All right. You're still gonna wait a second. You're still gonna post this shit in my live stream. I think I know who this guy is. You guys remember this guy? Call you Lee? Hey, Lee, have I blocked you from my live stream before for posting random fucking shit that I told you to not do and you kept fucking doing it anyway? You remember that, Lee? Are you impressed that I remember you, Lee? Hey, Enoch, you remember this guy? Look, he's not responding to me. Look, this is the guy. He says, through the legislation, I was letting you know it's illegal. Let me speak in his voice. I was letting you know it's illegal through the gift, through the legislation, and this should change. This is when he ignores me. This is when he totally fucking ignores me. This is the part. We went through this already with this guy. I'm about to block him, but I'm going to enjoy this while it happens. You think that why do you think that's my voice? This is your voice? Because it is your voice. It's your fucking voice, dude. That's how you talk. You're going to sit there and ignore me while I literally tell you I've blocked you from my live stream before because you come in here and you post legislation. Once you tell us about the legislation, we're good. And then you continue to post, more and more shit about it. Like you think you're holding the goddamn chat's attention and nobody in here gives a fuck about what you're saying anymore. They already know. They've grasped the concept, dumbass. Do you understand it? So, for the last time, I'm going to ask you one more time, okay? Yo, dude. Yo, King Gray Skull answer. Do you remember the last time I fucking blocked you from my live stream because you posted a whole bunch of fucking garbage and wouldn't stop doing it? I'll wait for your answer. I want to show you guys the real-time chat. Here's the real-time chat, guys. Look. Grace Call. I know it's you. And I said, stop posting your bullshit legislation. Look at this. It is the exact same dude. And I just wanted you all to see before I block this cunt that it's the same guy. Literally just disregarding what I'm saying as I say it. And acting like, oh, no, you've never blocked me from here before. Hey, well, I got news for you, dumb. I have blocked you from here before multiple times, and I'll continue to do it. And I can tell who you are by the way you're fucking acting. You know, nobody else does that. No one's ever come into my live stream and done exactly what you're doing right now, except for you. You've been hashtag nay raced. Thank you, Enoch. Real-time chat, guys. Take advantage. Often I give it to you. I'd be all over that shit. Hippie Chick says, oh, I don't give a. Enoch says lives under a troll bridge. Joe Cronin Show. Foul Mouths Network. What is Joe Cronin? What is... I got to check that out. Joe Cronin Show, Foul Mouths Network. Dude, I got to find that. What is that? What is that? Joe Cronin Show, Foul Mouths Network. Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. Foul Mouths Network. Dude, did I find a new best friend? All right. I got to ask you this. Before I check the guy out. Just tell me, just be completely honest with me, okay, Mark? Is the guy racist at all? Or sexist? That's important. I mean, I call people cunts, but understand, I'm trying to bring the word back for a blanket term to apply to everyone. I don't use that as a disparaging remark only against women. Oh, I'll call a woman a cunt. I'll call someone's mother a cunt. I don't give a fuck. But it's not because I hate women. It's because sometimes I hate a person or I hate certain people, and I just feel like that's the most powerful word I have at my disposal. So I don't want people like the Australians. Christopher Scott, like the Australians. Yeah, like the Australians. They taught me well. So just give it to me straight. Is he sexist or racist? He looks like he's got a brand new channel, man. Why isn't it showing me the information on his channel? This is really weird. I can't click on anything. I can no longer see. Dude, what did they do to YouTube? I can't see how long he's been on YouTube for. I can't click on videos. I can't do anything. This is really weird. 3 years ago. Okay, he's been doing this for years. No, but he jokes about it a lot. What do you mean he jokes about it a lot? You know, if you're telling racist jokes, that's racism, bro. You think that people who tell racist jokes aren't being racist? They are. That's part of it. It's part of the indoctrination into it, man. You know, that's how they get you. Oh, it's just a joke. No, it's racism, and it sucks my dick. FMN. Okay, well, let's just sort this out first, buddy. Let's just get through this first, okay? Let's just get through the first point before you start suggesting all these other people. Understand what I'm saying here? It's very important, man. This is very important to me. I'd rather not bring up his shit and hear it on my channel if I don't want to promote him at all. If he's going to tell me a fucking racist joke or be disparaging against women in an unfair manner. I'm not going to have that. You know? Why can't you just tell me? You're talking about other people. You're getting off the subject. You said he jokes about it a lot, and that's all you said. And Cronin would be considered racist. Okay. Interested. Totally not interested. Closing that out. I don't care about motherfucker like that. Let me tell you something. He's not going to last on YouTube, bro. They're going to get him. If he's telling racist bullshit on there, oh, man, they're going to get him. They'll fucking get him. They'll pull his ass down quicker than shit, and he's not going to like it. I know he's been doing it for years. I know he thinks he can get away with it, but you can't, and they're going to fucking get him. They're going to pull his whole shit down, bro. Hey, man, I support it. It's not about free speech when you're being fucking a racist. It's about fucking hate speech at that point, and I support that shit being taken off of fucking social media. I don't want to fucking hear it at all. And the problem with hate speech is motherfuckers don't. When I said you got to let people judge for themselves or whatever, oh, not those motherfuckers. They won't. They don't have the ability to. It's the one part of the First Amendment that I agree with is you can't incite a riot. You can't tell people to go hurt other people. And when you're putting down an entire group of people based on even if it's a joke, then you're walking down that path. And fucking motherfuckers knew it. Motherfuckers passed these hate speech laws, and I totally fucking agree with them. You know, that rhetoric. They get drunk and have multiple races on calls. How do you define hate speech versus free speech? Hate speech incites violence, suggests violence. That's hate speech. That's it. You're telling people to go march to the kill. That's fucking hate speech, man. Started as an over-the-top wrestling review show. Huh. I just can't handle the racism, man. So Nazis hate Jews. That's different. You said hate. You didn't. I said violence. Do you understand the difference between hate and violence? Hey, man, I don't think you understand the definition of hate speech. Hate speech isn't saying you hate somebody. Wow. Hate speech is directing violence towards a group or an individual. Oh, well, when they do that, that's hate speech. They don't all do it, Christopher Scott. So now you're being unfair to Nazis. Now, you're saying that all Nazis incite violence against Jews. That's not true. Full stop. Full stop. It's not true. This is the problem I have with Ben Norton. You can't silence Nazis. You can only punish them when they spout hate speech. You need to be able to understand the difference there, Christopher. There are Nazis that are cool with Jews. Yes. There are Nazis that are cool with Jews. It shows how little you understand the world, Christopher. You agree with that? Good. I thought you might if I explained it to you and I didn't scream and jump up and down and call you bad names. I thought maybe I'd use a little sugar. And that's how I would win in a debate against Ben Norton. That's how I would win in a debate against someone who claims that Nazis should be silenced, by saying what I said to you, exactly how I said it. It could be a little immature show. Here, there is no bullshitting, and I like that. Hey, man, this show gets really immature, too. It does. You know, sometimes it's just me drooling like Homer Simpson when he's monitoring the nukes. Get me really high, bro. There's no telling where this show's going to go. In fact, didn't I just say get me really high? What should I smoke? Something special? It's always plant number one, plant number one, plant number one. What's this? What's this? I say we let him go. No! I say we take him up, we string him up, and we light him on fire, and then we kill him. I say we let him go on the nicest motorcycle outside and give him all of our money. That's what we're looking for, isn't it, folks? Isn't it, folks? You were looking for this. Slid by easy there, Christopher. Some people just hate to hate and don't have to act on it or spout about it. I see your point, Nate. It's a good point. Thank you, Josh G. So Nazis should be silenced if they incite violence. Yes. You don't silence them, you punish them. You know, this is how laws work. We don't silence people here, Christopher Scott. It's pretty hard to do, but you punish them, you fine them, you put them in jail if you have to. You know, you have penalties for it, so they refrain from doing it. You know, Christopher Scott's like a murder law. People are still going to murder. So we have laws to try to prevent people from doing it, but it's still going to happen. That's why we say the First Amendment, it's messy, bro. I am willing to get into this conversation with anybody because it's tricky and I'm not going to be right every time on everything. You'll find places where it doesn't hold up and then you just have to fall back to, hey, it's like driving cars. People are going to die, man, because of free speech laws. Joe Rogan's fans are going to die. Sorry, Jimmy, but Jimmy Dore and Steph, Jimmy Dore's fans are going to die. I guarantee you, Jimmy Dore's fans have been dropping like flies. I've lost one or two, to say the least, to this fucking thing. Now, I've lost more than one or two fans on here, guys. Understand, it hurts me to have to say it. I know Jimmy Dore's lost a lot. You know, he doesn't care. He doesn't see it in his numbers, and he doesn't think about it. But because I've got such a small crowd, man, I do think about it. You know, I don't see Karsten Menk here anymore. I think he's dead. You know, some of you guys have lost family members. So have I. But I still want Jimmy Dore to be able to say that fucking horrible shit that he says and have these morons like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on and that doctor that he has on that literally say things that encourage people to not get vaxxed so they get really, really sick when they get this thing and almost fucking die. My friend, she couldn't let her dog out for 8 days, man. She was in bed. How many times do I have to say that on here? Jimmy Dore, Joe Rogan, you know, and Jackson, you could help. You could speak out against Jimmy Dore a little bit, bro. Nice news shirt. You know, he keeps you on that fucking string, bro, and I hate it. He's manipulating you. Speak out against it, bro. See it. See it for what it is, man, and call it out like I do. You've got the fucking numbers now, man. They're not going to walk away from you, bro. You're going to do it nicely. Just do it. You've already took that stupid fucking American flag down. I'm talking to Jackson Hinkle here, everybody, just so you know. God, I love him so much. He's fucking great, man. He's amazing. I just really need for him to see Jimmy Dore for exactly what he is and tell his audience that and be honest about it. Like I am. Because I feel like I'm over here by myself. You know, because, oh, you want to say, well, but nay, Sam Cedar says, talk shit about Jimmy Dore. Yeah, but it's all the wrong shit, man. And yeah, sure, he gets him for the shit that I get him for too. But it doesn't undo all the other bad shit that he's done on Jimmy Dore. And then you group me in there, and then I sound like somebody who's just doing the exact same thing to Jimmy Dore. As much as I've supported him and the things that he has said, you know, he's changed my fucking life, man. I got to be able to try to change his. Just by calling him on his bullshit. And I would love to see Jackson Hinkle do the exact same thing to Sam Cedar. Snap them out of their delusions, because they're different delusions for both of them. But, you know, in both cases, Jackson Hinkle is the oracle to Sam Cedar as I'm the oracle to Jimmy Dore. Because it's not Jackson Hinkle. He's not calling Jimmy out on any of his bullshit. Isn't that weird? Look at that dynamic. Jackson can call Sam Cedar out on all of his bullshit, but doesn't say a single bad thing about Jimmy ever, because Jimmy's never, ever, 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 ever done a single thing wrong that Jackson Hinkle has ever, 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 ever disagreed with ever on his podcast. Ever. Never. Never. What? Then how have I got so much issue with some of the things Jimmy's and the people? Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Jackson. That's kind of funny saying it like that. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Jackson. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., checkmate. Time to smoke now, Jackson. Let's get high. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. While partaking in cannabis, would a hate speech registry be an idea worth looking into? Like you get put onto it, kind of like sexual predators have a registry? No, I don't like that. I don't like that idea at all. Murder is on or off, though. Hate speech is a sliding scale. Fair enough. Oh, gotta go, Nay. Thanks for not blocking. Christopher Scott. Why would I block you? I don't block people for having legitimate conversations with me on here. I block people for being disrespectful. I block people for disrespecting themselves. You know? For lying to themselves or lying to me. Lying to my audience. I don't like that, man. I say I'm going to block you if you disagree with me on the free speech thing. That's a joke. That's a joke. Sorry, bees. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry, bees. He goes back and forth. Love my bees. Big Merc's like, don't block me. I'm cool. Hey, man, you're cool until you're not. That's one thing I've learned on this show. And I've also learned this, man. I can always bring people back from the dead. I have that ability. It's usually not a permanent block. Has once again failed me in the count. The count. Ooh, look, both of them refreshing simultaneously. That's kind of cool looking. Wow, it did fail me. Duck lip, slow clap. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I am smoking a bong rip, and I'm going to put some smoke rings right here, man. Maybe try to hit the camera. I don't know, do something neat. I got a really nice bowl of wedding cake right here. Cannabiza. What? Leaning Tower of Cannabiza? Dude, he's a Leaning Tower of Cannabiza. You like the Leaning Tower of Cannabiza? You want some Leaning Tower of Cannabiza? You wait right there. I'm not going to get you some now. You wait right there. I'm not going to get you some. No law regarding Leaning Tower of Cannabiza. Cheers. Wow. I feel like they're getting ready to do surgery on me. She's counting back. Okay, we're going to count from 100. 99, 98. I woke up in the middle of surgery. All right. So, you said my stream is really fucking not bad. I have some golden lemon. Stream is really fucking not bad. Don't understand that or what you're trying to say exactly right there. Is anybody else's stream fucking up bad? Let me know. Let me know if the stream is fucking up bad. Whoa. Not left, not with either of those peeps personally. I voted green, probably. Don't regret it for a second. Down BLM flag. This is an indie left news saying this to me. Just as into narrative control and censorship, it's okay as long as you're a Democrat, right? They smear and imprison the truth tellers while elevating the corporate-friendly douchebag monsters like Kamala and Pete out on that nonsense and not left. The left is an illusion to keep the poor down. It should be workers versus the bosses 100% of the time. Son. Fire. Fire in the chat. You got to stop calling for the silencing of people. If you're on the left, you need to stop doing that. That is Nazi-esque of you. Okay, you don't silence people you disagree with. You know, I do that on my podcast, but you don't do that on a society level. You just don't fucking do that shit. That is going towards George Orwellian 1984, you know, the Ministry of Truth. Utopian movies, guys. You got to treat it like a goddamn education. Swear to fuck. I'm going to tweet this out right now. Every dystopian movie we have ever watched needs to be remembered and watched treated like a college education. Every dystopian movie we have ever watched, it goes better. Not we have. Every dystopian movie we've ever watched needs to be college education. And then I should put a list of fucking movies, you know? Brazil, Idiocracy. Start naming dystopian movies, everybody. Terminator. Dystopian. 12 Monkeys. Name some dystopian movies, everybody. Help me out. Dystopian movies where the government's all in control of everything in the future. You know, what names of dystopian movies? We'll keep throwing them down. I've just watched a whole bunch of really good ones. Yeah, I already said Brazil. That was the first one I said. I'm sure you heard me say it. Book of Eli, that's a good one. More dystopian movies. Don't Look Up. Oh, I put an apostrophe. Don't Look Up. This is a good tweet, man. 30 tweets in the last hour. Red Dawn, not good enough. The Road, I've never seen it. Sorry, Enoch, I've never seen The Road. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Independence Day, not really dystopian. It's a UFO movie, bro. Elysium, I haven't seen Elysium, have I? No, I did see it. I can't remember. What is that one? What's Elysium? Elysium, what is that? What's that movie? Have I seen that? Who's in it? What is that? Billy Bog's like, Independence Day! That's a fucking UFO invasion movie, bro. I'm talking about dystopian, meaning that the government has basically become like 1984. They've taken over your right to speak. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. That's a little too far dystopian. Children of Men, not familiar. Matrix, good one. Matrix, excellent. Matrix is good, even though it's more of a representative movie. It's great. With Matt Damon, was in Elysium. Matt Damon, Elysium. What happened in that? God damn it. What? Right. Yes. Okay. Right. Elysium. Right. ELYSIUM. Yeah. Thank you. Right. Fucking great. Elysium's great. You know, you got to go to a goddamn counter and it's a robot and it offers you pills. Dude, it's so cold. That is such a cold-blooded movie. Oh, dude. AI. Fucking, I just watched one. Robots Take Over. Not just AI. It was another one. Vanilla Sky. Can't remember it. Not Born. Steve Running, shut up. Born Identity. Tom Cruise and Jodie Foster. Wait. No, Tom Cruise and Jodie Foster. What? That's Elysium? iRobot. That was it. iRobot. Thank you. That was it. Enoch. Thank you. Yes. Killer GB. Yes. Dude, Elysium. Is it Elysium? Or I got the wrong Minority Report? Yeah, I think Minority Report falls into that category. You know, the way the government controls your speech in Minority Report, they're the future crime. That's fucked up. Anything else come to mind, man? These are great. So I got Brazil, Idiocracy, Terminator, 12 Monkeys, Book of Eli, Don't Look Up, Matrix, Elysium, AI, iRobot, Minority Report. I don't know. Equilibrium with Christian Bale. I probably need to see that one. What's Equilibrium? Resident Evil. I love Billy Bob Thornton today, dude. He's so fucking funny. Dude, you're hilarious. Resident Evil. Equilibrium with Christian Bale. What's that, man? You got my attention. What's Equilibrium? Takes pills to kill emotions. You take pills to kill emotions. Forrest Gump, says Tonka. Anything else dystopian? What's up, Tonka? Anything else dystopian you guys could come up with? You guys go Google dystopian movies. Tell me what comes up. Okay, Google. What are the most dystopian famous movies of all time?
Movies frequently mentioned on the web include Children of Men, Gattaca, Blade Runner, and others.
What's Gattaca? I saw that, didn't I? In Time with Justin Timberlake. I don't know. Dude, I swear to fuck. I got to write these down, man. I got to see these movies. Equilibrium. Really? Equilibrium? I don't even know how to spell it. Equilibrium. You said, what were some other ones, man? In Time. All right. Born Identity. Children of Men. They made it illegal to have children, and war was rampant. Okay, Children of Men. Children of Men. Okay. Vanilla Sky. I don't think I've seen that one. Has that fucked up ending? Vanilla Sky doesn't have that really fucked up ending. Like standing on this fucking building. I can't remember what that was. I think I saw Vanilla Sky. Road Warrior. Yeah, that's too far dystopian. This is where the government is still in control. I'm looking for movies where the government is still silencing people. Basically taking away your First Amendment rights. You know, a ministry of truth. The government is fucking dictating the facts. And you have no choice in it. Holy shit. Fucking Fifth Element? Fucking Fifth Element. Right? Oh, fucking Schwarzenegger's been in a few of them, hasn't he? Dystopian movies. Besides Terminator. Because he was in Terminator, he was probably picked for some other movies too. Snowpiercer, what's that? Eagle Eye, what's that? Soylent Green. Yeah, was that the government doing it? Soylent Green, or wasn't Soylent Green? Was that the federal government doing that? Eagle Eye, I don't know. Snowpiercer, I don't know. Demolition Man, I saw it, but I can't really remember how. I remember Murder, Death, Kill, right? Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. Total Recall, that was one I was thinking. Total Recall was kind of fucked up dystopian, but not really. I mean, when he was running around in real life, he wasn't really having the issues, right? There's more like, I don't know, Rambo, Billy Bob. You make me laugh so hard with those, bro. That's fucking hilarious. Rambo. RoboCop. I like RoboCop. Let's do RoboCop. That's a good one. We're not going to have room for much more, guys. We're almost up. Wow, 19 characters left. 18 characters left now. Total Recall is the shit. Vanilla Sky. It's not the one I was thinking of. It was Minority Report. All right. Let me get rid of Vanilla Sky. Oh, no, I didn't put Vanilla Sky in because I wasn't aware. I wasn't sure what it was. Vanilla Sky's not in there. The Mars planet. Yeah, Total Recall. Everybody wants Total Recall. Tonka says Cobra. He's just naming Sylvester Stallone movies now. Dark City. Should I write that down? It says when to watch. I should check these out, huh? No, the ones I'm writing down are ones I need to see. I'm not listing them because I'm not familiar with them, and I don't know if they're really pertinent to this. There's a lot of movies that we need to put out there that are probably dead on. What was that one called? Where the aliens had landed, but they were like being taken advantage of by humans, and they were in like the aliens were in like a ghetto, like segregated to society. They were like robot aliens. It was called Sector 7 or something. That was a crazy fucking movie. Chappie's a good one. V for Vendetta. I can't take anything you say seriously now. V for Vendetta. Bob the Builder. All good. Old Boy. It's fucking wild. You'll not be disappointed. Watch Old Boy. What's Old Boy? District 9, it's called. District 9, Sector 9, District 9. District 9. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think I want to add that one. I'm thinking fucking Total Recall. You guys wanted me to put Total Recall for a dystopian movie, but Tonka Medford just says, "Yup, South Africans out of the blue." I have no idea what that's in reference to. Cockroach aliens. Yeah, they were cockroach aliens, right? Sector 9. I already added Fifth Element. Yeah, Fifth Element's in there. They were called prongs. Yeah. So there's probably a really good dystopian movie. Hey, man, did they do a movie of George Orwell's 1984? Is that a movie? Okay, Google. The movie 1984.
This came back from a search.
Yeah, dude, 1984. It's a fucking movie, bro. It's just you can't hashtag a number because Twitter sucks my dick, because some re-engineer out there thought it would be a good idea to make it make you unable to fucking hashtag a number like 1984. Fucking douchebags. Yeah, it's just 1984. Name another movie like that, though. That was it. I mean, Brazil is like 1984. If you haven't seen Brazil, you should see it. I don't know Eraserhead. Eraserhead. I don't know that movie, so I'm writing it down to watch. V for Vendetta. I know that's a good one, V for Vendetta. We've got enough characters for it. Steve Running says Time Bandits. Let's do V for Vendetta. Every dystopian movie we've ever watched needs to be remembered and watched repeatedly and treated like a college education. Brazil, Idiocracy, Terminator, 12 Monkeys, Book of Eli, Don't Look Up, Matrix, Elysium, AI, iRobot, Minority Report, Fifth Element, RoboCop, V for Vendetta. That's a good tweet. That was fun. Compose tweet. There's this, maybe it might be a Netflix series, like, I don't know, with this movie where this guy's trying to compose tweets and he's like in a political setting and he's like being arrested and he's trying to tweet out on his smartphone while he's being arrested to warn people. It's fucking hilarious. He's yelling at his phone to compose a tweet. It's so fucking funny. While he's being arrested. Something. I just can't remember what movie that was. Josh G, The Book of Eli is one of my favorite all-time favorites. The ending of it is so amazing. Man, I forgot The Running Man. Yeah, Running Man. I knew he was in some dystopian movies. I just couldn't remember what they were, you know. Equal. Get a chance to watch some of these guys. That's the first one on my list. You like that? Is that the best you got? You sound like an insecure 13-year-old. I mute tedious people. Have fun. Yeah, do you know what I said to this guy? He has the exact same ratio of followers to follows, and he got absolutely 0 likes, 0 retweets, and 0 comments on anything he said to me. The reason why is because what he does is he just goes around and follows a whole bunch of people, and then they follow him back, and they don't know who he is, and they don't fucking care about anything he fucking says. And so he has no support because that's his fucking following. It's obvious when you see he has, 2,572 followers. He's got 2,573 people that he follows. That's not the way you tweet. That's not the way you build up a Twitter group, because people just ignore you. And it's too bad. Clockwork Orange. Yeah, that's a good one. Clockwork Orange is a good one. Equilibrium is on Netflix. I think definitely get a chance to watch the best list ever. How much in percentage would you say you have smoked from this past grow? Maybe 1/8 of a pound. At the most, I would think. Big Merc 83, you hook up with me on Twitter. I didn't see a message from you yet. Message requests. There's nothing here from you. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter, and get that triage oil from me, bro. You won't be disappointed when you get it. Hey, you forgot Children of Men. No, I didn't have room for Children of Men. I've never seen Children of Men. I didn't put Children of Men on my list because I've never seen it myself. That's why it didn't go on the tweet. You son of a biscuit. Josh. Have to get Twitter. Yeah, just go to twitter.com. Just go to twitter.com, man. I'm at Nate's Garden. Send me your address. Josh liked my tweet. Thank you, Josh. Okay, cool. Wow. Do I have coffee? Am I drinking coffee? Shit. God damn. What's going on here? Yeah. I don't fucking care which credit card I haven't used in the past 12 months. Really? That's the message I get? Oh, you haven't used a credit card in 12 months. Well, that's because I don't need it. You know, or because those sons of bitches won't let me buy crypto with it. Suck my dick. How about that? So you still get like 90. Josh G, I can't wait to have an outdoor. Oh, it's calculations for me. I got 90 to 95%. It's fucking hilarious. I love it. I haven't watched. We smoking or what? Yes, we're smoking, Tonka. I'm a little congested right now, but I'm smoking, man. No law regarding being congested and stopping me from smoking with my old friend Tonka that's watched the show for years. Cheers. We've all watched Don't Look Up. You need to see it. See this show ends. Oh, put Don't Look Up on. Bro, you are going. I'm going to look at the sunset right now. You are going to, it's lame. It's the lame old sunset. You're going to love that fucking movie. Bro, I've seen the movie 4 times. I've watched the ending, the very end, like 10 times. I mean, when I watched it with Mark, I said, you want to see that ending again? He's like, yeah, bro, let's watch that again. So, my Beezer, I love you, Beezer. I love you, Beezer. My Beezer, my Beezer of the wilderness and the mountaintop. He's the Beezer of the world. Sometimes we'll be out walking out in the woods and shit, and I'll fucking start singing to him, and he'll look and listen. He loves it. Great timing, Chris. Chris, what's up, Chris? Don't Look Up is fucking fantastic, right, Tonka? I wish we could all watch it together in a theater. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be fun if we could all sit there in a virtual movie theater and watch Don't Look Up together? We gotta have our bongs in front of us and shit. Man, dude, why aren't we doing this, man? Oh, that's right, because it costs a fucking arm and a leg. Right? Joni Mitchell removes her music from Spotify, joining Neil Young in protest. These are people screaming for the censorship of other people. And that is all it is. And don't let someone like this guy on Twitter that I'm arguing with tell you any differently. You know, he is sorely mistaken about this. As I was, but I understand free speech much better now. And I am a champion of free speech. You cannot allow speech that you disagree with. You cannot allow speech because you believe that somebody is going to listen to it and choose to harm themselves. Then you are not a supporter of free speech. Because that's what it is, man. It's ugly, it's disgusting, it's dirty, but it's beautiful too, man. You got to have the good and the bad and the ugly when you have free speech. You can't just think that you can clean up free speech. You can't. You know, anybody that would come in here and argue me that my agreement with the hate speech part is an affront to my belief in free speech. I would say, so you would want me to be able to direct a group of people to harm you personally? That's okay with you? That would be my argument. That's hate speech, man. I think that person would go, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. You know, I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm just saying, would you want me to have the ability legally to do that? Would you want anyone else on the planet to have the ability to do that to anyone else? To direct an angry mob to go destroy your home, burn it to the ground, drag you out, and kill you? I do not like Alex Jones, but he is free to say what he likes. Chris, I agree until he tells an angry mob to go to the Capitol. I agree with you. I agree with you up until that point. When it becomes violent and he directs an angry mob to a certain place for a certain reason, stop the steal, guilty of hate speech, right? Up until that point. Or when he doxed the parents of those children who were murdered, you know, in the massacre, you know, he needs to speak to that. He needs to, you know, they prosecute for that or be sued for that or whatever. And he's got to be punished for it. Right. I can't say it. I can't say it on my live stream, but yes, what you just said, Chris, in my chat. You know, he's a gross person. Yeah. You know, every once in a while, though, when nobody's looking, I will snort only half a line of Super Male Vitality because it is so ultra potent. Didn't he, though? Yeah, no, he was. He was charged. He went through the legal process. The opposite of free speech. Tonka, you're speaking in fragments. I don't get it. I mean, fuck Alex Jones. He was held guilty. The opposite of free speech. I don't understand what you mean. What's the opposite of free speech? He was punished for opening up his fat mouth. You know, when you dox somebody, you deserve to go to prison. You know, when you tell people to hurt other people, you deserve to go to prison. But if you're going to argue that point with me, then you have to be okay with it happening to you. And boy, oh boy, that's a First Amendment champion I'd like to meet. Seriously. Nay, you're not championing the First Amendment enough. This hate speech thing it's a no-go. That would be a hell of a debate. That's someone who is to the right of my free speech position. Free speech should be right in the fucking middle. But if you want to get rid of the hate speech thing, well, that's leaning right. It would be interesting to see who would try to nail that down in a debate, in a conversation. Because it all comes down to, okay, so you're saying it's okay on social media for someone with a large following of crazy motherfuckers to direct those people towards your home. Hey, if you're ever driving through this area, blah, 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 blah. Would you want that? That protects you. It's there for a reason. It's a deterrent. I think it's a good law. It's part of the ugliness of the First Amendment, man. It's sloppy and it's disgusting. And that is part of it. Hey, man, people that want to direct hate at other people can't do it. And they fucking hate that. And for them, it sucks. But for the potential victim in that scenario, not so much. Hey, Big Merc is back. He got Twitter. Checking my messages. I don't have any message requests from you. I'm at Nay's Garden on Twitter, bro. At Nay's Garden. Send me a message. Come on over. I got you, bro. Boom. Boom. I'm sending you a message. I sent you a message on your Twitter Messenger, bro. So check your little envelope and you'll see a little message from at Nay's Garden in your message. Everybody check out at Big Merc _83 on Twitter. I'm his first follower, I think. Yep, I'm his first follower. Big Merc, I got you, son. Now we got 2 Adams in the freaking chat. That's crazy. Love it. I'll be thinking about a Cosmos, Adam Cosmos, man. I wonder how it's doing. Ooh, we got a drop in the market. A little drop in the market. But it didn't drop that far. It didn't drop that far. It got up to 38,748 Bitcoin. And, I told you guys I got rid of my Cardano position and I ended up getting synthetics. You guys want to know where synthetics is? I got it. It was under $5. You want to know where synthetics is right now? It was about $800 worth of synthetics. Synthetics is not on my screen yet. Oh, it's at the very top. $5.30. I'm making money. Lowered my position on synthetics, just like I told you. And I'm telling you now, I'm telling you what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so y'all know. I told you on the last show when I did it. I told you guys I did it. So y'all know you're all welcome to get synthetics. I said it's under $5. Now it's already $5.30. It's up 14. It's at the second. It's the second one on the list from the top. Underneath Saitama right now, which is at 3. Saitama not looking that good at plus 30%. Man, still got 7 fucking zeros with a really low number. You got plenty. If you think you were going to buy some Saitama, you still got time to get in on that one. I think I got it at 7, and it's at 3. I'll say women are pretty powerful too. Holy fuck shit. I'm embarrassed to say I just noticed the beard is gone. That's because I wear not having it so well. Don't I? Beard is gone. Oh yeah, beard is gone now. Oh, what happened to the beard? I got the whole thing right here. Beard is gone. I got the whole beard. I got the whole beard in my hand. I got the whole beard in my hand. I got it. I got it. I got the goddamn. I got it. I got it right there. That's my mojo hand. That's my mojo hand. How much would you pay me for that beard in crypto? In, let's say, Bitcoin. How much of a Bitcoin can I get for that beard? Why isn't Big Merc sending me his address? He hasn't figured out the whole messaging thing yet. Yo, Murky Mac, send me your address, pal. Over there on the Twitter sphere, you'll see the thing on the left. It says messages. It's a big envelope. Click on that. You'll see that I sent you a message. Send me a message in that messenger. I gotta say, looking beautiful, brother. I knew something was different, but I so missed it. That's so funny. It's because I got a good chin, man. Look, I told people before I cut the beard off, I was like, I think I got a pretty good chin. I was like, I don't know why I'm covering it up, but I think I got a good chin. And sure enough, it's such a great chin that even people that were used to the beard don't even notice. People in person don't notice it. What's my favorite metaverse coin? I don't know, man. My favorite. See, my problem is I don't know which ones are all metaverse. So maybe if you checked my list and you told me which ones for metaverse, I mean, of course I know the gaming ones are, but there's other ones like, think about Polygon. Is Polygon a metaverse crypto? It kind of is, isn't it? Even fucking Ethereum is. They're all in the fucking metaverse. Right? So when you say metaverse, do you just mean gaming, Billy Bong? What's my favorite metaverse gaming coin? Just got out the shower. Hey, Big Merc, I've messaged you on Twitter, and I sent you, you go back to Twitter, look for the little envelope, bro, and click on it, and you'll see where I sent you a message. Click on that, and just send me your address. Man, that's a good tweet, man. I hope you guys retweet my dystopian tweet. That would be so cool if you guys would do that. Yeah, your favorite gaming coin or gaming platform. Mine's Merit Circle. You should buy some so I can make your retirement fund bigger. Circle. Merit Circle. I spelled circle wrong. I'm such an idiot. Circle. I don't know how to spell circle anymore, I guess. I'm just going to refresh. I really don't have to refresh the chat right now, but I'm just going to refresh the chat because the spammer's here. It's coming up on 2 screens. There's no need for it. You know, I'm going to refresh the chat again. See if the spam stops. What a pain, man. You know, there we go. Thank you, Nick. Nick gets the first chat back up on the screen as the chat's been refreshed. Way to go, Nick. I appreciate you guys chatting and keeping it fluid tonight, man. Engaging the fuck out of me. I love it. More of the spam. Spam has not stopped. Sandbox is back up to $4. That's great. It's at plus 11%. You guys want to see what's going on? Look at that. Look at the market, guys. Look at there's a green spike over there on Sandbox. Synthetics is number 2, man. I just bought Synthetics this morning, guys. It was $4, and I got it like $4.95 or something. It dropped all the way down to $4.62 12 hours ago, and it was on its way up, and I fucking bought the goddamn dip. I didn't get it 462, but I got it 495, and now it's at 529. It already went up to 550, guys. It went up 50 cents, dude, on like an $880 fucking investment, man. That's a lot of money. Right there. You know, multiply 880 times 50 cents. I don't know what that is. But that went up a lot, man. You know, I'm going to pull up the portfolio real quick and just check that Synthetics. And, you know, I have to move this over and to go and get 14% APY on it on the Synthetics. That's the other reason Oh, great. Oh, yeah, I got your message. And I got your address. Gotcha, bro. Okay. Got you. I got your address. All right, so wow, portfolio is recuperating a little bit more. It has a long ways to go, but remember, I was down a lot, and it's looking a little better. It's slowly recovering, so that's good. Let's look at Synthetics. My average buy-in on Synthetics is now down to $9.64 from the buy that I got today. So the purchase I made today, it's at 531 right now. It's down to $2. Okay. Merit Circle. All right. Let me just go over this real quick. It was well, this is incorrect. I thought I bought more. It doesn't make sense. For some reason, I think I only bought 89 synthetics. Why doesn't this say quantity? This says I have 2,269 synthetics. And that I only bought. See, that doesn't make sense to me because I thought I spent a lot more. Adam, you're funny. No, you won't. Uh, um, I'll just click on that. What did I do? Okay. Let's see. What was my purchase today? 89. So I must have had the value on it wrong. I spent $900, $937 on this purchase. It says. It says I only got 89.5. I got that right. I got the price way wrong. So I got the value on here way wrong. Let me edit this. Well, it says 494. See, I thought it was 494 when I purchased it. What am I doing wrong here, man? Oh, no. What am I doing wrong? I've done this. I've entered so many transactions. I don't know why I can't get this one right. I got the price totally wrong. This says that 89.538. Yeah. Synthetics cost me $937. But at $4.94, it should have only cost $452 according to CoinMarketCap. And I can't click on the transaction. And it doesn't even show the date of the transactions. Let me filled orders. Market by. This one says I bought 177. I can't click on it. Dude, I am so confused. 177. But this one says, it says I've got 177. Oh, but it was two purchases. It double bought. but it says $464 and then $937. I do not understand this at all, man. Because I can't see the date on this purchase. So let's find the date on that purchase. There isn't. It's loading. God, there's a lot of purchases here. I'm waiting for them all to load. There's the dates. Synthetics, market buy. Oh, that shows the goddamn value, but you can't click on it. And I can't scroll down any further, dude. This is psychotic. I don't understand this. Am I the only one here? There's 8 people watching. Elon looks similar to the Doge, the chart. Yeah, Elon's right here. This is really confusing for me. Filled orders. Market buy. 177 at 4. I got this wrong. Okay, it says I bought 177. I don't know why it's coming up as super, but this is the problem right here. I got it. 177 and some change. And now it says I spent that much money. And it says I got it at $4.94. And I can't. Oh, it shows me how much the fee was. Okay, I was off by just a little bit. Right? Add the fee. Okay. It's just so weird, man. Trade history. No, or we don't want to go there. Click on any of that. Okay. So now I can add this. Okay, I just added like $400 to my fucking portfolio because I misrecorded my purchase. I totally wrote it down wrong. I was so confused, but now I got it right, and I see I've got this synthetics here, and I should send it into my Celsius account. You know where it's going to get 14%. It's $1,000. That'll give me 14% of that. What's 14% of $1,000 in a year? $140. So it's worth $140 for me to move that over, you know, and then continually get more and more. So I have to get my my synthetics address to do this. I'll do it later. I'll worry about that later. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to do it. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. 2.5 hour, early evening show. Hashtag keep it open. I will see you guys on the next one. Hashtag check your coffee. It's all gone. I will see you guys on the next one. I love all 8 of you. Nick, take care. The rest of the other 7, thanks for watching. Hippie Chick, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. I'd keep going live, man, if there were more people here. That's for goddamn sure. But thank you, OG. Thank you, Big Merc. Nick Brown. I'll refresh it, but it says there's only 8 people here, man. I can't justify 8 people. Yeah, I gotta get on with my life. Y'all, love y'all. Bye-bye now.